So this video will be a quick practice, maybe 5 minutes or so, focusing on poses that are really good for all the doshas. This is a good one to do at nighttime because it's twists and forward bends, so a little less energizing than some of the other videos have been. So we're going to go ahead and just get started on all fours and move through a few rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, you'll lift your tailbone in your head. Spread the collarbones, open the chest by pulling with your hands. Belly is going to drop to the floor. Breathe in here, and then as you exhale, round your spine now. So you're going to pull the belly in, chin to chest, tailbone tuck. And then we'll go back and forth on the breath. So inhale. As you sway the back again, coming back to cow pose. And then exhale, round into cat. And again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And last one, inhale. Exhale. And now we'll come into downward facing dog. We'll bring the spine to neutral and then curl the toes under and lift the hips. And we'll spend some time here. Maybe move around a little bit. You can pedal the heels back and forth. Move the shoulders around. Nod the head yes and no. And getting all the wiggles out. Moving in any ways that feel good. Settling into your skin. And breathe. About 3 or 4 really big, deep breaths. I'm going to step forward into a lunge now. I'm going to step my right foot forward first. Left knee will come down to the floor. I'm going to move in and out of this lunge on the breath. So this is going to be the inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to straighten your right leg and move the hips back. And you can also use blocks here. Place your hands on blocks to raise the floor or anything that you have. Maybe at home some books or something. Inhale as you come back to your lunge. And exhale, press back. And as you come forward, let your hips drop down, so you're bending your right knee as deeply as it'll go. Hips drop, you can even lift the head. And then exhale as you press back. We don't want to go too far, so we don't want to go back to kind of where we're rounding the back, close to sort of being sitting on the heel. We want to keep the hips stacked right on top of the left knee as we move back and forth here. That'll keep the hamstring really long. So again, as you inhale, we'll come back. And exhale. And keep going. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. And out. In. And out. Now we're going to come into the lunge again. And we'll hold this time, or we're going to hold a twist rather. So leave your left hand on either the floor or a block, and bring your right arm up overhead, stacking the arms, the shoulder blades. You can look up to your thumb if that feels okay in your neck, or in the same direction your chest is facing, or down. Find that sweet spot. So hold it in. Hold and breathe. One of the most nourishing things we can do for ourselves is to take really big, full, deep breaths, which is a little more difficult in a twist. So give yourself some room here to keep the breath a little bit more shallow. But in general, when we feel really icky, we can go to the breath and we can usually notice that the breath is really shallow. And One of the best ways just to bring in fresh prana, fresh nutrients, is just to take big, full, deep breaths. You instantly feel better. One last breath here. And let's go ahead and release back into downward facing dog. Couple deep breaths. So we'll do all that on the other side. So when you're ready, the left foot comes forward. And we're going to move back and forth between our lunge and the half split pose. So we'll inhale here and let the hips drop, head lift. And then as you exhale, press back. Again, just so that your hips are centered on top of your right knee. So that way the sitting bones, tailbone can reach back rather than round in. Inhale as you come forward. And exhale back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. And out. In. And out. And one more round. And we'll come back to our twist. So bend your knee again. Right hand stays where it is or on a block on the floor. Left arm reaches up overhead. And again, we hold and breathe. Last breath here. And again, we'll release back into downward facing dog. Taking just a few really deep, full breaths, nourishing yourself here. And we're going to come to seated now. First pose, we'll start with this Marichyasana seated twist. You can cross your leg over top of, if you can see in the video, right leg over top of the left leg. And then you're going to hug your right knee with your left arm, bring your right hand behind your back. So as you inhale, lengthen your spine, make sure you're rooted on both sitting bones here. And then as you exhale, you're going to twist to your right. Again, find the sweet spot with the gaze. Some people like to go a little bit deeper here, pressing your elbow against the outer thigh. You can take Dhyana Mudra, so index finger, thumb touching lightly there as a twist. I find that I get more out of the twist when I hug my leg because I can sit up a little taller. Last breath here. And then we'll unwind. You're going to uncross the legs and open out the right knee. So the legs form a right angle, ready for Janu Shirshasana. So we'll go ahead and fold forward and hold somewhere on your body. So you're either going to hold on to the leg somewhere, the knee, your foot. And we don't want to pull ourselves forward. So keep the spine long. Chin can come in to the back of your neck. stays long as well, so you don't want to cram the head forward like this. And again, holding and breathing. There's so many different forms of just one specific yoga pose, so you need to find the one that really feels best to you. And you may experiment a little bit with these poses, but oftentimes we try to form ourselves to what we think we're supposed to look like, the cover of Yoga Journal or some beautiful yoga pose that we've seen, on a mountaintop somewhere. But there are as many variations of a pose as there are people in the world, so it needs to sit right with you. Experiment a little bit, and it changes from day to day and hour to hour. So really, really tune inward. Listen to your body. It's intelligent, and it'll tell you exactly what it needs. And go ahead and back up. Stretch out the leg. Maybe shake out the legs a little bit. Massage them. And then we're going to go back to our twist, drawing the left knee in this time. It'll cross over the right leg. And we're going to twist to the left, so your left hand will go behind your back this time. As you inhale first, and lengthen your spine. And then as you exhale, twist to the left. Hold and breathe. Go ahead and unwind and open the leg out. Prepare for Janu Sirsasana again, a head to knee pose. So a little bit of a twist towards the straight leg. And then again, we'll fold forward, grabbing the leg or the foot somewhere so you close off that circuit. Keep the energy contained within. Again, breathing deep, full breaths. Relax the jaw. The hips and the jaw are related. If you're clenching there, let go. Another really great thing about this pose is that it helps to control blood sugar levels. So if you have a sweet tooth like me, this is a really good one to do on a regular basis. As you begin to soften into poses, the shape changes, the variations change. As you get softer and softer. So they're not necessarily these static things where we're holding and kind of rigid. In fact, we're never really still, right? We're made up of atoms that constantly move. So as you feel your body soften and adjust to that. We'll lay down on the back for a symmetrical pose. We're going to hug knees to chest. Maybe massage the back out a little bit. And then to reset the spine, we're going to take another twist. So you can open your arms out to a T or like airplane wings like I have here. Knees drop over to the right as you look to the left or straight ahead. If you feel all of it, the twist in your neck, better to look up. Clench the jaw. Let the legs fully release, relax. Let gravity do the work here. Welcome back to the center. Give your body some time to adjust in the center. We'll go to the other side, so you can scoot your hips off to the right and knees to the left, either looking right or straight ahead. Let go. A helpful thing this time of year, because of the winter and the early spring, it can be a time of hoarding and attachment. And a let go breath can be really useful for letting go of anything, from a lingering thought that you need to let go of, or anything. And you can breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth, seeing it leave. Emphasis on exhale can, again, just really help with letting go, hoarding, and attachment. That's why we do spring cleaning naturally. When we're sort of in tune with the natural rhythms of spring, we recognize the value in decluttering and letting go of things. Come back to center. And just take a moment here. You can bring the soles of your feet together, open the knees, or you could do the opposite. Feet out, knees in, and just rest your hands on your belly here. Take a couple let go breaths. Relax. When you feel like your breath is settled, your body has begun to relax a little bit deeper. And you start to come out of the pose. If you have time to stay here a little longer, please do so. You can take it all the way into Shavasana and extend the legs. Stay there for another 5 to 10 minutes if you have the time. Otherwise, we'll slowly come out and take your time. And that will conclude this practice video. So thank you for joining me. Namaste.